Hello, my dear students. In my last class, I discussed the first portion of Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam's autobiographical writing Strong Notes, including childhood of APJ Abdul Kalam and also the simple life of his parents. Today, I am going to discuss the spiritual life of Kalam's father. So let's begin. The Shiva temple, which made Rameswaram so famous to pilgrims. So Rameswaram was famous to pilgrims for the Shiva temple. Was about a 10-minute walk from our house. Actually, the distance from their house was about a 10-minute walk from their house. Our locality was predominantly Muslim. Predominantly means chiefly or primarily. But there were quite a lot of Hindu families too. But beside Muslim, there were quite a lot of Hindu families too living amicably with their Muslim neighbors. So living amicably means friendly with their Muslim neighbors. Here we see a unity between the two communities, Hindu and Muslim. There was actually no class or caste distinction or division. So that is why there were quite a lot of Hindu families. They are living amicably with their Muslim neighbors. There was a very old mosque in our locality. There was very old mosque in our locality where my father would take me for evening prayers. Where my father would take me for evening prayers. Then I had not the faintest idea of the meaning of the Arabic prayers chanted, but I was totally convinced that there is God. I had not the faintest idea of the meaning of the Arabic prayer that was chanted, but I was totally convinced that those Arabic prayers reached God. When my father came out of the mosque after the prayer, when my father came out of the mosque, people of different religion, and here is no class division or caste division or distinction. People of different religion would be sitting outside, waiting for my father. Many of them offered bowls of water to my father. So many of them offered bowls of water to my father. My father would dip his fingertips in them. My father would dip his fingertips in them and say a prayer. Actually, there was a very deep and strong belief on my father. So that is why this water was then carried home for invalids. They carried the water for invalids. And I also remember people visiting our home to offer thanks after being cured. So after being cured, people usually visited or came to our house to offer thanks my father. But my father always smiled and asked them to thank Allah the Merciful. My father always smiled and asked them not to thank him but to thank Allah the Merciful, the omnipotent God. So he has no distinction between the class or caste division, and also to thank Allah the Merciful. Then next, the high priest of Rameswaram temple, Pakshi Lakshmana Shastri, was a very close friend of my father's. Was a very close friend, an intimate friend of my father. So Pakshi Lakshmana Shastri, in short PL Shastri, was the high priest of Rameswaram temple. Was a very close friend, was a very intimate friend of my father's. One of the most vivid memories of my early childhood is of the two men. One of the most vivid memories of my early childhood is of the two men. First one is my father and second one is Pakshi Lakshman Shastri. Each in traditional attire. Attire means dress. So their dress was different because one belongs to Hindu community and the other Muslim. So their dress were actually different. So that is why they each in traditional attire discussing spiritual matters. They are discussing spiritual matters. They are discussing actually the spiritual matters. When I was old enough to ask question, I asked my father. When I was old enough to ask question, I asked my father about the relevance of prayer. About the relevance of prayer. So my father told me there was nothing mysterious about prayer. In response to my query, my father told me that there was nothing mysterious matter about prayer. He also said that my father told me that there was nothing mysterious about rather prayer made possible a communion of the spirit between people. So he also added that prayer made a communion of the spirit between people of different types. Made a communion of spirit between people. When you pray, he said, he also said that when one prays, he transcends his body and become an integral part of the cosmos. And become an integral means a part of the cosmos. Transcends means cover or cross. Become an integral part of the cosmos, which knows no division of wealth, age, caste, or creed. The next, my father could convey complex spiritual concept in very simple down to earth Tamil. So my father could convey complex spiritual concepts in very simple manner, in a very simple down to earth Tamil, language of Tamil. He once told me, in his own time, in his own place, in what he really is, and in the stage he has reached, good or bad, every human being is a specific element. He also said that every human being is a specific element within the whole of the manifest divine being. So every human being has a speciality, is a specific element within the whole of the manifest divine being. So why be afraid of difficulties, sufferings, and problems? So specific element, he usually thought that adversity always presents the next line. When trouble comes, try to understand the relevance of your suffering. When trouble comes, try to understand the relevance of your suffering. Last one is very important. Adversity always presents opportunities for introspection. So he usually thought that adversity always presents opportunities for introspection. So we should not be afraid of difficulties, sufferings, and problems. So we should not be afraid of difficulties, sufferings, and problems. Okay, so that's all. Thank you.